Hey guys, welcome to the College Predictor. Today we're going to be going over Thursday, December 28th. Game picks for the Bulls. I already picked Arizona, Oklahoma, because that was a great game and I thought it should be picked separately. And I'm just going to let you know, I know this is coming out most likely Friday, the day after this game. I was camping, I had no signal and no place to film. So I just want to let you know these are my original picks. They're in my notebook. And I am not cheating. I'm not going to pick a game 100% right because I'm looking at the score. So start off with the Bad Boys Mowers Pinstripe Bowl between Rutgers, who is a surprising bowl team, against the University of Miami. Now, Miami is a very disappointing team. They're sitting at 7-5, and with how prestige and how good, quote unquote, their program is, they expect better. Rutgers, on the other hand, they are a running team. Gavin Wimsatt, he's not a bad quarterback. He plays for a Big Ten school. But Rutgers' passing game is just not good. And you just don't want to have a bad passing game if you play in the Big Ten. That's why Rutgers is staying at 6-6, barely making a bowl game. Tyler Van Dyke transferring out, not playing this game for Miami, so it's going to be their backup, Ja'Cory Brown. They're going to have to rely on their run game with Henry Parrish a lot. I'm expecting him to be getting a lot of carries and a lot of action today. But Xavier Restrepo, who I thought would sit out potentially in this game, is participating. He's going to need to help Ja'Cory Brown plenty in this game. I think Rutgers is a better team just because Miami doesn't have their quarterback. I'm going to say Rutgers is going to win this game by 3 as a 2.5-point favorite. Okay, let's go to our next game between a surprisingly ranked 24 SMU taking on the Eagles out of Boston College. Mind you, they only lost to Florida State by 2. SMU, they probably think they should be in the New Year's Six Bowl. They took down Tulane, and they played far better teams than Liberty did. Yes, I understand Liberty is undefeated, but SMU, they beat good teams, and they lost to good teams as well. They lost to Oklahoma. That was one of their only losses, so that's good for them. And on the other hand, they're just a far better talent team than Liberty. But this isn't a Liberty SMU pick. This is a Boston College SMU pick. So whenever you're picking games between Group of 5 and Power 5 teams, there's always a trick because, yes, the Power 5 team probably has more talent, but they haven't had the better season because of their schedule. And that's kind of a situation I have here. I think Boston College is better, even though SMU has a bunch of good players like Kevin Jennings, their quarterback. Boston College, they're not the best team statistically, but they've competed against good teams regarding that Northern Illinois loss. Thomas Castellano is going to have a good game if they want to beat SMU in the Fenway Bowl. This game's early. It's close to Boston College. In fact, I believe it's in the same city. So there's going to be more fans for Boston College. SMU, they're not going to be ready, I don't think. I'm going to take Boston College to win this game by 1. I think it's going to be a shootout game. And the reason for that is SMU is a 9.5-point favorite. I'm taking a huge upset. Let's go to our third and final game. Mind you, I already picked the Oklahoma game. Kansas State against North Carolina State. North Carolina State, they started the year kind of shaky, but they finished it strong, ending up 18th, beating Clemson, beating North Carolina, their rival. So I think NC State, they've had a good year. Kansas State, they're a very, are they good? Are they solid? Are they great team? They're sitting at 25th in the nation. They're one of the only four lost teams to be ranked. And they're ranked just barely. If we look at the Wildcats' losses, they lost at Missouri, who's in the Cotton Bowl, good loss. At Oklahoma State, who's Big 12 runner-up, good loss. At Texas by 3 in overtime, who's in the playoffs, good loss. And versus Iowa State, who's a solid team. Kansas State is better than their record shows, but I really like what Brandon Armstrong's been doing for North Carolina State. For being not a very highly projected quarterback to finish with good stats at the beginning of the year, he's had a great year. North Carolina State's losses have been Notre Dame, Louisville, at Duke when they were ranked, and that's it. So Louisville, they've had a great year. North Carolina State's had a great year. I think they're going to come out in this game hot. Brandon Armstrong, he's going to be a dual threat quarterback. He leads the team in rushing. I think this is going to be a close game. I just think North Carolina State is a little bit better than Kansas State, in my opinion. Kansas State's a 3-point favorite. Give me North Carolina State to win by 7. Thank you for watching this video. I'm very sorry that it's going to be released most likely after the Oklahoma game. Like I said, mind you, these are my original picks. I hope you enjoyed them. Stay tuned. I'll be picking all of Friday's games, including the playoffs, in our next video. So until then, see you later.